Yo, what's up? Shannon got me back again, making this video. Title From New Age to Jesus, and this is basically my testimony how I came from Christianity to spirituality. So, growing up, I was like deep in the church. Like we were 7-day Adventists, and really it was more like being an Orthodox Jew in my mind. That's what it was really like. You know, we celebrated feast days, all that, everything. Then I went to mainstream Christianity, and all that to say, I really kind of knew the Bible a lot. I was deep in the Bible, and I think when people go to spirituality, a lot of things that they do when they come from Christianity, they try to answer questions. It's a lot of questions that the Bible don't answer. It's a lot of questions that, or it's a lot of gaps in the Bible, let me put it like that. The Bible leaves a whole lot of gaps, a lot of stuff unanswered. So people have these questions and they never actually get to answer them. People just, tell them, cut them off, say, hey, don't do that, that's blasphemous, you worry about the wrong thing type stuff. So, when certain stuff in my life started happening, it made me rethink everything, and it made me just look at stuff different. And to tell you the truth, coming into spirituality, one of the things that I learned and kind of really turned everything on the head was finding out that the Bible is actually like a real esoteric book. There's a lot of hidden gems of knowledge in the Bible that is kind of just played off as, or edited and cut out and changed around to be religion, to keep people mind control, or to not ask questions. But in all actuality, the Bible answers a whole lot of questions. You just got to know how to look at it. Now, there are some parts in the Bible that aren't there at all. It's a whole other thing about the Bible to me that is highly edited. The Bible came from the Dead Sea Scrolls, and the Roman Catholic Church, aka the Vatican, they decided what would actually go in the Bible that everybody else has, and what they would keep to themselves, all the secret information or the occult information that they keep to themselves. So there's like whole books and books left out of the Bible. I know like one is the Book of Enoch, which talk about Nephilim, things like that. Another one is the Testament of Solomon, which talks about Solomon summoning demons and using them to build his temple. Oh, it's hot. But in doing that, I found out the answer to so many questions. It made me turn inside and ask myself a whole lot of questions instead of kind of looking outward. And doing this is where you really start to find your true power. Looking on the inside and finding out about yourself is the first step to really getting close to God or source or the universe, your higher self. That's the first step to all of that, is finding out about yourself. You got to study yourself, learn yourself, and know yourself. Once you do that, then you can start doing a whole lot of other stuff. But being, in my mind personally, like I said, I'm not trying to knock anybody that's Christian. Everybody got a path to follow. But in my mind, organized religion kind of keeps you unfocused on yourself and focused on something else. So I really couldn't stay with it, and I don't think I would ever go back, to tell you the truth. Like, knowing that the Bible is honestly mostly plagiarized, and then the truths that the Bible does have in it is played down or cut out, I don't get the point. It's just crazy. And then it's this big agenda too. Like, everybody on YouTube is posting these videos talking about from New Age to Jesus, and it's kind of, it feels so fraudulent because the people that made a ton of money from this New Age, as they call it, practices, and then after they made their money and some time has passed, then they say, okay, you know what, I want to go back to religion. I'm gonna make all my followers go back to religion. It's like a whole little setup that's not even cool. And that's a whole nother issue, calling stuff New Age. Even in the Bible it says there's nothing new under the sun, so it's all really old and ancient. And like I said, like just a lot of stuff started to click in my head once I started studying spirituality. A lot of stuff in the Bible made more sense, and I'm like, it's weird that something that kind of is an organized religion teaches something that has so many spiritual teachings inside of it, and people don't even know it. That's always kind of tripping me out once I start really getting into it. So I don't know, this is my little piece, that's how I feel about it. It's crazy. Like I said, I don't see how people can go back, or well, like I said, I guess because they never really down with spirituality anyway. It's always just here to just kind of get a whole bunch of followers so they can lead all those people astray. But like I said, even in the Bible, especially in spirituality though, you do wrong, it's gonna come back to you. When I say wrong, how can I put that? Like, you do what you want to do, but you fuck over other people, one way or another, it's gonna come to you. Whether it be people like me or anybody else, who say, hey, I need my spirit team, my guides, my ancestors, whoever, to point these people out and take care of them, it's gonna happen. So, like I said, that's my piece. Y'all take care.